So far, it's getting better every night.
Every night?
It really is. It's awesome. It's really coming together, and it's pretty overwhelming, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's awesome. We didn't expect what it's been happening, but it's been killer.
Well, it's cool because you guys used to do a lot of opening acts for other people, and so it must be really nice to see people lined up for you now. You know what I mean?
It's the best feeling in the world.
Yeah, it's so cool to see people that are there to see you and that are waiting to see you, and really to get to play all of the songs they want to hear for them versus picking 7 songs and then having to not be able to play the other ones.
And then having them yell songs from the crowd, and you're like, ooh.
Sorry all the time.
That's awesome, and you guys are pumped up clearly for the show tonight at Venue.
Absolutely.
All right, I know we've got a couple of people here that are going to be at the show, and they're expecting big things, so...
There'll be nothing but big things.
Excellent, good to hear. I also want to congratulate you guys on the American Music Award that you won.
Thank you very much.
That's really cool. How did that feel when you walked away with that?
It was absolutely a very surreal moment.
Shaky.
It's very shaky. It's like a tornado of like a million different emotions at one time. It's like that. I don't know. It's like nervousness, like fear of falling, like all these crazy things all in one emotion, and it's just like it's unreal. We still haven't gotten the trophy yet.
I was going to ask about that. And do you get 4 trophies, or do you all have to share one?
We would love to know.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to have to let us come back next year to pick it up. So
Yeah.
we wouldn't mind that.
No, I think we get 4, but if and when, I don't know.
If there was only one trophy, what would you do with it?
I would have to kill my bandmates.
Your one song, you made reference to Zach Galifianakis in Tonight. I wanted to talk about that. Why Zach Galifianakis?
Because it had to be proven that it could be put in a song.
Have you seen The Hangover?
He's a pretty epic guy.
Yeah, and it turns out he's heard it and really likes it, actually.
That's what I was going to ask, because to the best of my knowledge, I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I would say that you were the only musicians that have ever made reference to him before, so that's got to stand out.
Yeah, for sure. And he said he wants to be the 40-year-old guy that goes around to our concerts and just like screams out every time he says it.
And when that line comes out,
Yeah.
yes. That's pretty cool. He probably cruises around with it on repeat too, right?
I can see
Windows
that.
down.
Yeah, he needs to make like a webisode of him just doing that.
He probably just pauses at stoplights and then plays it.
And then points to himself awkwardly.
It's me, guys.
Very cool. Now you guys have all kind of entered the music industry, but a lot of you, if not all of you, already have ties through family members or parents. Do you think that you would still be where you are right now if if you hadn't? Like if your parents had just been doctors, would you still be here?
I think we would still ultimately do music. It's just, I think when music is just inside you like that, you're just drawn to it. I don't know if it would have happened as fast or in the way that it did without the guidance from our parents, but I definitely think we'd all be doing music in some sort of capacity or something art related.
Okay, and do you think that has been a huge help along the way, or have you kind of shunned away from that and tried not to use their connections, so to speak?
They have connections, but it's
They
not.
don't even have connections.
Well, they're primarily, Nash's dad comes from country, and my parents come from country, and Ian's dad is a guitar player / has like 10 million albums out, and it's just a Grammy nominated guitar player. Their connections are great, but it's a different world. The pop world is so much different than where we come from.
And I think if you use connections anyways, you can only get in the door. And then you've got to be good if you get in the door.
Absolutely.
Because nobody's going to work with you or sign you up for anything if you walk in there and you don't have the talent that it really takes.
Right. And clearly you guys have that talent. Look at this, we're in the back. No, for sure. And you guys clearly do have the talent. I mean, like I said, in such a short amount of time, you went from opening to, headlining and so many other great, wonderful things. How did you guys get teamed up with New Boys?
We got teamed up with New Boys. We played a couple shows together, in one in particular in, I think, Syracuse, right? In New York, and we just clicked with them. They were just super cool, like really, we liked their style and the way that they handle themselves, and they're just great rappers. And, with music the way it is today, it's kind of like anything goes. Genre lines are just so blurred, and we knew that when we wrote I Like It Like That, we wanted to have a feature on it, and it just so happened that we had just become friends with them, and it was just, they loved the song, and we loved them, and it was just really, really easy.
What were they like to work with? Just a lot of fun?
They're
or
awesome.
Serious?
Yeah. No, they're crazy.
Well, originally they both did a verse, and they were like, chop your favorite lines and like split them up and pick half for one of us and half for the other. And we just loved the entire thing that each one did. So we're just like, we'll double the length and use all of everything, and they killed it.
That's awesome. It's a really good song. It's one of the ones we actually are playing on Sonic, and you guys all like it, right? So awesome. With the number of popular pop bands out there. How do you guys stand out, or what do you do to make sure that you stand out?
You know, I don't know that we make a conscious effort to just stand out per se, but we just try to write great pop songs. And you know, it is a competition in the band slot, and being a band on top 40 is a difficult spot, I think. But you know, as long as we keep bringing good songs, you know, one after the other, I think that we're going to be able to maintain that position and keep our spot.
Absolutely. What do you guys have lined up for the future?
Well,
If you were to look at like a 5-year plan for Hot Chelle Rae, what are you going to do?
well, we know some of it, and some of it we don't. We're going to be going immediately on the plate. We're going to Los Angeles to perform live on the Cartoon Network's Hall of Game Awards, and then we're going to shoot a video for our next single, which is Honestly.
Okay.
And so that's like being worked up and getting ready for that. And then
I think we're going to get to go to Europe for the second time. We're going to go to Japan finally this year, and we're going to go back to Australia for the second time there in March with Taylor Swift.
I was going to say, you guys are taking a break in the middle of the band break in order to go and jam with Taylor Swift for a bit as well.
Yes.
Right? For a tour.
we're a month in Australia, then come back and then pick up the tour again. And then after that, it's going to be probably a lot of touring. And eventually, you know, we're all working on new music for the group, and eventually we'll crank out another record.
I like it. Tough night. We gotta go hang out with Taylor Swift for a bit. We gotta do tour on the road.
Be so
for a bit.
hard.
It's tough. It's tough, eh?
Don't forget world domination.
Yeah.
After all that.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta include that. What's on your iPod? If I were to pull out all your iPods right now,
Ian,
what would you guys want to
what are you
listen to?
gonna
I'm listening to the new Lana Del Rey album.
Nice.
And also, of course, I just bought the new Katy Perry single as soon as it came out. Man, sorry, I don't have any.
Do you share his iPod?
Well, actually, our iPods are very similar.
He's a little indie for me.
They're. I think Jamie and I probably have the middle ground iPod. Nash is like way more like pop. It's probably just Chris Brown on his iPod. And then like Ian's probably got like, the cooler selection of music, and then we kind of just pull from them.
Yeah, I've been Big Sean's album. I'm gonna relate to that. It's good, like surprisingly a lot to it. It's great instead of a song or two being good.
Right.
So anytime I find an album like that of any kind, like I love it because I don't have to skip around or delete songs from my iPod. I can listen to the album. Exactly.
I like it. She's right on the same level with you guys.
Exactly.
What's your name, hon? Julia. She needs to. You guys are.
We need you around all the time just to agree with everything.
She could just be your hype girl.
That's
Yep.
right. When we have the phone management, she'll be like, exactly.
He's gonna like Little John in the back. Every time.
All right. What's your favorite band to tour with so far, or person, I guess I should say as well?
The script was awesome.
The script was killer.
Those
They
dudes
were
were so cool.
a lot of fun.
They're really fun. The group that's out with us right now, Electric Touch, we've just been on the road with them for a few days, but they're really, really rad dudes.
And they'll be opening for you guys tonight.
Yeah, they're opening tonight. They're awesome dudes. We've played with a lot of cool bands.
Is that opening? You're not sure on that one?
No, we've toured with so many. Third Eye Blind was awesome.
Third Eye Blind was a crazy tour because that was our really like the first big kind of production of a tour that we were ever on. And we weren't on the bus, but we got to hang out on their bus every night and go, like, really get to know them really well and become friends versus just playing a show and then leaving and not really having the interaction.
Right.
And so it's always cool when you tour with somebody that you can, lock in with and get to know versus like, all right, we're done, bye.
Love the
Yeah.
Somerset guys.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
We also did, like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, we toured with Emily Osment.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she actually has just become like one of our really good friends. So, I mean, a lot of times on tours, you sometimes you click, sometimes you don't, and then sometimes you actually, which is more rare, make real, like, true long-term friends, and she was one of those.
Yeah.
Of course, and that's like Taylor Swift with you guys as well, right?
Yeah, Taylor's we instantly click, but that's also the Nashville thing. It's,
Yeah.
it's kind of a tight community, and when you meet somebody and click with them, you kind of stay friends with them.
Very cool. And what can we expect tonight at venue?
We can expect a lot of energy.
Energy.
We
I like
can
it.
expect a lot of singing along, so the crowd needs to be karaoke in the.
Get the hands ready to clap
That's
along.
right. That's right.
And Ian's been throwing tape at people like into the show. So they have to get like pads and like helmets, maybe hockey
Just
gear.
ripping the whole guitar right out. Okay. Good to know.
I also pitch my drumsticks at people
Okay.
after the show.
So we're gonna basically attack the crowd
Okay.
with the music and then with the instruments.
You guys have been warned. See, good thing I asked.
If you don't clap loud, if you do, then we'll be gentle.
If you clap, you're safe.